In the tense days of the 1950s, the world stood on edge. The Cold War was not just a battle of armies. It was a battle of ideas, technology, and fear. America and the Soviet Union raced to outdo each other in weapons, rockets, and the conquest of space. But in this silent struggle, a shocking plan was born: to detonate a nuclear bomb on the moon. Scene 1. The fear of falling behind, 2 minutes. It was 1957 when the Soviet Union launched Sputnik, the first artificial satellite. That little beeping sphere circling the Earth shook America to its core. If the Soviets could put satellites in orbit, what else could they do? Could they drop bombs from space? Could they control the heavens? America needed to respond, and fast. Not just with words, but with a show of power so bold, so unforgettable that the whole world would see it. That's when military leaders and scientists began whispering a daring idea. What if we nuked the moon? Scene 2. Project A119, 3 minutes. The project was given a code name, Project A119. The goal was simple, yet terrifying: to launch a nuclear warhead, send it across 384,000 kilometers of space, and detonate it on the moon's surface. The logic was chilling. If a nuclear explosion lit up the lunar soil, the flash would be visible from Earth. People across the globe would look up at the night sky and see proof of America's unmatched power. Some of the greatest minds were brought in, including a young scientist named Carl Sagan, who would later become a world-famous astronomer. Their task was to calculate the size of the explosion, the visibility of the flash, and the possible risks. Scene 3. The risks and doubts, 3 minutes. But soon doubts began to rise. What if the explosion didn't go off as planned? What if the rocket failed on launch, scattering radioactive material across the Earth itself? Even worse, some feared the blast could alter the moon's delicate orbit or contaminate space with radiation. Imagine if humanity's future exploration of the moon was poisoned before it even began. Carl Sagan himself was deeply uneasy. He saw beyond military power. He saw the moon as a place of wonder, a stepping stone to the stars, not a testing ground for nuclear war. Scene 4. A different path, 2 minutes. By the early 1960s, sanity began to prevail. The project was quietly shelved. Instead of destroying the moon, America chose another path: to explore it, to land on it, to learn from it. That decision changed history. In 1969, the Apollo 11 mission touched down on the moon's surface. Instead of a mushroom cloud, the world saw Neil Armstrong take one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. On a conclusion and moral, 1 minute, Project A119 was never carried out. Today it serves as a reminder: humanity's greatest victories are not in destruction, but in discovery. When we look up at the moon, we don't see the scars of war. We see the light of possibility. America could have scarred the heavens forever, but instead, it reached for the stars and gave the world hope. Please subscribe, share this story for more like this. God bless you.